Hello, and welcome to Back to School Night 2020. My name is Mrs. Melissa Marnell, and I'm the Algebra 2 with Trigonometry teacher. I'm best reached via email. My extra help times or my office hours are Monday and Thursday from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. and Tuesday and Friday from 7 to 8 a.m. A little bit about myself. I grew up in a suburb of Chicago, met my husband, and we moved to Southern California, where we lived for 5.5 years. We moved to Northern California in May of 2009, and I'm starting my 12th year here at Del High School. Our typical class day, we have a Zoom call at the very beginning of class. For that class, the students were expected to watch 1 to 2 videos. During class, in small groups, we work on Now You Try, which is 4 to 5 questions from those videos that they should have watched. We go through those questions. I then release any students who do not have homework questions. I then go through homework questions with any students or give extra help time or answer any other questions the students may have. The last 40 minutes is intended for the students to work on the homework for the following class period. Approximately every other week, we have an assessment. Homework is 10% of your grade. It needs to be submitted as a PDF to the Schoology assignment and is due at 8:15, or otherwise it's considered late. Notes and discussion board. Notes are collected at the end of each chapter as a Google document. The discussion board is a way for students to ask homework questions. I then look at the discussion board, and if I notice a question is very popular, I may choose to do that question during class. Delta Math is a website that the students complete problems at the end of every chapter, and they can work on this throughout the chapter. I encourage the students to work on this assignment throughout the chapter. They are to submit their work to an assignment in Schoology. Assessments are typically halfway through the end of the chapter and at the end of every chapter. There are 6 questions worth 5 points each, and they're very similar to questions from homework, but I change the numbers and adjust the problems. Also, similar questions that could be on the assessments are the Now You Try questions. We have a final exam at the end of each semester, and that's comprehensive for the entire year. Now let's take a look at my Schoology site. So on my Schoology site, you see a few things. Zoom meeting links, so the link for each period and then the link for the office hours. Our textbook link. If they have trouble finding their password, there's a document that explains how to find their password, the Delta Math website, and the code they use to register for the Delta Math website. I also have a weekly agenda here, which lays out the objectives and what we're going to be doing each week. Here's a video on how they are to submit their homework to me. The course information folder you hopefully should be familiar with because you went and you read through the syllabus. It also has some assessment procedures. I would recommend that you review those assessment procedures. Let's look at the Chapter 2 folder. So each one of these is a video that the students will be doing throughout Chapter 2. Here's an extra practice packet. Sometimes I assign homework problems through this extra practice packet. This is the discussion board where students would type in if they had a question, and then I go through and look at these, and other students would respond if they had an answer to those questions. Here's the homework. Homework is listed, and I publish it at the beginning of every chapter, so if the students want to work ahead, they are more than welcome to work ahead. I also have all of the video assignments listed out that I publish ahead of time in case students want to work ahead. And then we have the Now You Try. And then just some other assignments that are due the last day of our chapter. Some important things you want to realize. What the students want to look at is they want to look at the upcoming. They want to look at everything that they have to do this week. So for our next class period, they have a lot that they have to do. But a few of these things, the Chapter 1 notes and the Chapter 1 homework questions, are both things that they could have been working on throughout the chapter. For the next day, we have a little bit less of things that they have to do. And notice how I always put the assessments on there of when they are due, or when they are going to happen. I hope you enjoyed your back to school night. Please email me if you have any questions.